Okay, here we are, Professor.
Allow me to do the talking, Maxwell. I know the lingo.
Moonsprocket. I must say your visit is quite unexpected. Was there something in particular I could help you with?
Gumscratch, how nice to see you again after all these years. We've come in search of the Perea prisms. It's of some scientific interest that we may be allowed to examine the specimens once more.
You may be out of luck there, my dear colleague. The prisms were dispatched some time ago to a convention on Lopat. However, we lost contact with the freighter and it never reached its destination. Space is an awfully dangerous place these days, it seems.
Oh yes, I know what you mean. Full of brigands and scoundrels of every caliber. Ah, which reminds me. Allow me to introduce Keith T. Maxwell.
Hi. Yeah. Wait. The prisms aren't here. Did you find out what happened to the freighter?
We sent a search patrol after it. Unfortunately, it led into pirate-reclaimed territory, so they had to turn back.
Didn't the freighter contain a black box? Maybe something can be salvaged.
I can provide you with the original route map, but obviously I cannot account for your safety if you decide to follow. It must be rife with scoundrels intent on plunder. I have the black box codes here on this floppy disk.
What? Floppy disk?
Yes, don't you know? It's a form of obsolete memory that's neither round nor flaccid.
A gentleman after my own tastes in data storage.
Okay. Let's see if I can trace the freighter on its planned route. Those prisms are of the utmost importance.
Lead the way, Maximilius. I'll just have a little snooze here in the back cabin. All this excitement is making me woozy.
Leave on some.
Scanning for the freighter's black box.
On some energy
Damn it!
cells.
I'm not picking up any signal. Let's
Bye.
see if I can pick up a signal from the freighter's black box.
Yeah, and
Bad luck. No reading. The freighter must be somewhere else. Scanning for the black box.
well, perhaps
Nothing.
by
It's like searching for a
removing
Tweeble
the
in a
fuel
square hatch.
back to the jump gate.
What's gotten into you?
Sorry, must have slipped.
Scanning for the black box. Damn it! I'm not picking up any signal. Scanning for the
Substation.
freighter's black box. Nothing. On to the next one. Scanning for the freighter's black box. Bad luck. No reading. The freighter must be somewhere else.
Are
Let's
some
see if I can pick up a signal from the
hostiles.
freighter's black box.
I'll
Bad
smell
luck.
that.
No reading. The freighter must be somewhere else. Scanning for the freighter's black box.
Boogies are
Nothing. It's like searching for a Tweeble in a square hatch.
okay.
Let's see if I can pick up a signal from the freighter's black box. I'm picking up a signal.
Ah,
Setting a course for the black box.
looks very much like a debrief
This
here.
must be what's left of the freighter. There are several secure containers in the debris field. If I dock onto them, maybe I can hack them.
Okay. What is
Hey, another treasure hunter. See? I'm telling you we should check out the wreckage. There must be something valuable left.
okay? First some fight.
Sorry, chaps. I'm claiming salvage rights on this lot.
Yes, that's the right thing.
I found a black box, but no prisms. On to the next container.
Faster than before. Okay. And
Nothing important. What a waste of time.
last
There's only
container.
one container left.
Quite nice. Okay.
Bingo! This must be one of the prisms.
Oh,
This was the last container. So the question is, where are the other prisms? Terran intelligence should be able to decipher the data on this black box. Maybe we can find a lead. Hi, Brent. I need to ask some help from your intel division.
Of course. We'll help any way we can. Deep Science kept me briefed about your mission. How's progress?
The prisms were on a freighter in transit to a convention when it was destroyed by pirates. I've successfully salvaged one of the prisms, but the other three are missing. I have a black box from the wreckage. Maybe we can learn something from it.
Okay. Why don't you come back to Aliot and we'll take a look at it together?
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. So meanwhile, in the Nivelian sector.
Chief Director, The Midorian refugees are gathered in orbit around Hamina. How shall we proceed?
Discreetly, Commander. The process is to be kept out of view and offline. I want Unavelian compatriots separated and sent to the repatriation camps. Soon we'll have them back on our side, marching to the front lines, swelling your ranks.
Our forces are overstretched at present. New recruits would be most welcome. But what shall we do with the non-Nivelian refugees?
The others. Let's not dispose of them quite yet. Keep them on ice. You'll never know when you might need them as a bargaining chip.
Your orders will be carried out to the word, Chief Director.
Dismissed.
Are we there yet?
What? Drats. I totally forgot you were still on board.
I just had a little nap. Quite comfy back here, you know.
Look, just wait there while I figure out what to do with you. Hi, Brent. Here's the black box I told you about.
Good. Let's have a look. Okay. The signature of one of the attacker's ships is rare, but not unknown. I'll cross-check with a list of wanted criminals. Real badass, this one.
I need to find this guy. He might be in possession of the other 3 prisms.
I'll give you access to the wanted boards. There are terminals on every Terran station. Check them regularly for the latest info on the criminal's whereabouts. You can track him down this way.
Thanks, Brent. Can you do me a favor and transfer the prism to Thyno?
Sure. We'll have it transferred to the Deep Science team. They've relocated to Varlupra, where they've begun construction on the plasma array platform. Once you have the other prisms, deliver them directly there.
Okay, thanks, Brent. Do you mind taking a little something extra along with that shipment? I have a very sleepy professor on my vessel that might be of some use.
It's list on the missions screen. So, here is the most wanted board. Oh, yeah.
Get ready for some negotiations Steve T. Maxwell style.
Yeah. Let's...
Alright, you win. What is it you want
Okay.
from me? Can't you just leave a guy in peace?
Not this time. You have something I want. The Perea prisms.
Not me, buddy. I don't have them. But I know what you're talking about. Kano must have them. I have no interest in such useless chunks of crystal.
Okay. I should search for Kano then. He must be on the wanted list too.
if that is possible. I want to collect the bounty, if possible.
Nice little boost to my credit account.
But
I'd like to have a word with you.
at least it's not a score, and
I'm not in the mood.
better.
Okay, all right. I submit. You want the crystal, right?
There should be 3 of them.
Catch me a break and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Start talking.
I sold one to a mining operation on Decato. The other, I had to offer the Vosk for safe passage when they cornered me in their zone. I'll transfer the one I have to your ship. Just leave me to count my losses and start over. An honest start, I swear.
Okay, for cooperating I'll let you go. Just don't let me see you in this end of the galaxy again, understood?
Hey man, I know when I'm being given a second chance. I'll do my research. I'm not suiciding myself against the guns of the notorious Keith T. Maxwell.
Before I continue my search, I should head to Varlupra to deliver the second prism.
Put down the crystal. Ah, seems that...
So that's the plasma array platform. That's some serious bit of construction. I'd love to know how it works, but it probably involves a long lecture from Cardor.
Ah, Keith, you've brought us another prism. How promising.
Cardor, are you confident of Moonsprocket's plans?
Unfortunately, yes. Every simulation of the plasma array in action points to our success. Despite Moonsprocket's unorthodox methods, he is capable of recognizing rather obscure connections. An exceptional and rare skill. As you may have noticed on your arrival, we have altered an outdated Midorian space station in order to mount the plasma array. When the structure is complete and the prisms installed, we will unleash its anti-antimatter projections upon the supernova, so to speak.
Well, I still have 2 more prisms to find. My next lead is at a mining operation at Decato, and the Vosk have the last prism.
Oh dear. I do hope we can persuade the Vosk to comply with our wishes.
Don't worry. I already have an idea around that one. But first I'll try the mining operation.
Oh, meanwhile, in the Nivelian sector.
Chief Director, we are receiving reports that the Terrans and Midorians are collaborating on new technology to combat the Supernova using a secret science program. Keith T. Maxwell is aiding them in their efforts.
The Supernova event has been used to our full benefit so far. We can't have anyone interfere. Prepare the contingency plans. We may need to take extreme measures.
Understood, Chief Director.
Brings me.
Your reputation precedes you, Mr. Maxwell, but what interest would you have with our humble mining operations?
I've reason to believe you recently bought a Perea prism. I'm sorry to inform you that it is stolen goods to which the Terran fleet lay claim.
Oh, that's just what we need right now. The prism is being used as an energy source for our blast furnaces in the Skavax system. We have tight schedules to fulfill.
Millions of lives depend on it, and I don't have much time.
Millions of lives. I regret to hear that, Mr. Maxwell, but we can't simply shut down operations instantly. The prism needs to be cooled and the assignment finished, or else we go bankrupt and thousands will lose their jobs.
Listen, I can understand your predicament, and I can be a reasonable man when I know I'm dealing with honest people. I'll help you finish your last contract in exchange for the prism. How's that?
Let's make it a deal. We need quite a large sum of resources to complete the order. Talk to the foreman at Koromesk. He'll tell you what needs to be done.
I wouldn't want the miners to lose their jobs. I'll go to Koromesk, but this better not take too long.
This better not. Also, a
Are you Maxwell?
Yes. For all intents and purposes, you're temporary employee, I suppose.
Boss told us you were coming. We need 140 tons of titanium before we can shut down the furnaces. If you can deliver it to the platforms, we'll handle it from there.
Right. Let's get this done quickly.
the normal
We're being attacked by pirates.
controller.
Every life form
Ah.
for itself.
Okay. So let's finish that up.
Pirates? Well, I suppose it's
And
a break from stealth fighters.
see if they
Halfway done. It feels as if I'm wasting valuable time on this task.
nearly
Looks like we've
complete.
got more company. They just can't get enough.
Thanks, Maxwell. That's all we need. Our order is secure. We will uninstall the prism and transfer it to your vessel right away.
Great. I should bring it to Valupra immediately.
Bring our precious cargo to
Keith,
Valupra.
you got the third prism. I hope this all ends soon. It's hard for me not having you around. Have you thought about the curtains? I'm still waiting on an answer.
Curtains! Carla, there are more urgent matters at the moment. Cardor, how's progress on the plasma array?
The logistics have been tricky, but we've managed to get the rig to a serviceable stage. Once ready, we can start planning our charging and firing strategy. But we need that last prism before we can begin, of course.
I know. I have a plan on that front.
The Vosk have the final prism. Do be careful, Keith. You don't exactly have the best history with them.
It shouldn't be that difficult. I'll be going to Bakram and see an old friend of mine.